We're back here. It's our main event. The World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, going one-on-one against Chris Jericho as the #1 contender, Batista, looks on here ringside.
And I'm amazed because The Undertaker is keeping one eye on his opponent, Chris Jericho, and the other on the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship, Batista.
Batista earned that #1 contendership by beating The Undertaker's brother Kane earlier here tonight. It'll be Undertaker and Batista at TLC 2 weeks from this Sunday.
Let's not forget the documented history between these two men. The Undertaker took the World's Heavyweight Championship from Batista at WrestleMania 23.
WrestleMania, of course, belongs to The Undertaker. A perfect 17-0.
Before we get there, we have to get to TLC. Can you imagine?
Wait a second. Whoa. Batista left our announce table. Batista looking on with a sense of accomplishment there. As The Undertaker turned his attention away from Jericho.
Sense of accomplishment. Batista seemingly backed away from The Undertaker, but you never know what's in the mind of the animal.
I know it's on the mind of Jericho here. It's seize the opportunity that was given. Carpe diem.
Batista, I know you're a man of few words. I know that your actions speak louder than words, but please, some insight.
Come on!
As we continue here, our main event, Jericho has officially turned the tables now.
I know we've been...
Let's be honest, Batista diverted The Undertaker's attention, and Jericho now taking advantage.
Well, now's the time. Chris Jericho is the first ever undisputed champion. Chris Jericho also has TLC experience. He's been in 1/4 of all the TLC matches in WWE history.
Jericho, a 5-time world champion, believes he should get the opportunity to make it 6.
Well, Chris Jericho has held 21 major titles in the WWE, perhaps none more desirable than the World's Heavyweight Championship.
And Jericho tried to trade shots with The Undertaker. That's always a bad idea.
Batista, would another World Heavyweight Championship cement your career? Guarantee you a place in the Hall of Fame? Not that you're not already guaranteed.
And Jericho going for the cover and gets a 2 count. And The Undertaker won his World Heavyweight Championship by beating CM Punk in a Hell in a Cell match, has not relinquished it since.
Todd, it's very interesting. You see the shot. Look at Batista's eyes, watching, studying, learning. What's going through the mind of the animal right now?
Well, The Undertaker called the World Heavyweight Championship the Holy Grail of the WWE, and Batista has said he'll do anything to get that championship around his waist.
This is a new Batista, an altered beast. There is rage, there is passion, and there is also a very intricate mind working in the head of the animal and the #1 contender for the World's Heavyweight Championship, Batista.
You may not want to speak so much for him. Remember, Batista's 3 feet away from you. Can Jericho beat The Undertaker for the first time in his career? It's not looking good. A perfectly timed drop kick levels The Undertaker. Jericho shoulders down now.
Chris Jericho is using speed and counter strikes to be in this match and be doing very well against The Undertaker. Pardon me, I am flustered beyond belief.
I wonder why. You're sitting next to the animal. Jericho, a cover again. And you know, Jericho earlier said, basically, if I win tonight, they're going to be forced to give me a title opportunity. There's no doubt about it. If Jericho can beat The Undertaker here tonight, what kind of message does that send to our general manager, Theodore Long?
That's a great question. But before that, we have to determine who will be the World's Heavyweight Champion after TLC.
Jericho has made so many outrageous claims over the years, has said that he's the true phenom in the WWE and that he's not intimidated by the dead man.
Doesn't appear to be at the moment.
What about now?
Great counter by The Undertaker, but ask yourself, would The Undertaker be able to do that if it were Batista and not Chris Jericho?
This is our main event on Friday Night SmackDown. The Undertaker, the World Heavyweight Champion, who will face Batista at TLC right now, is facing one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions, Chris Jericho.
Let's not forget that the Batista and The Undertaker match will be for the coveted World's Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, with snake eyes there from Jericho, who seems to have been discombobulated. And if he wasn't before that boot, he is now, followed by a leg drop. The Undertaker has Jericho's shoulders down, but a kick out for Chris Jericho.
The beginning of the end, perhaps.
And the Merchant of Destruction has it locked in. Jericho battling out. Never count Chris Jericho out of a match until the bell rings. Jericho, a running bulldog on The Undertaker. What does the face of SmackDown have in store for the Phenom here? A lion salt.
Jericho has to go for a cover here. Oh.
Jericho up and down, a choke slam, and the Phenom signals the end of this match.
Could this be the fate for Batista come TLC?
The animal in the ring. A chop block sends Undertaker down.
The #1 contender biding his time.
Batista letting his actions speak louder than his no words here at commentary. And a code breaker from Jericho. This match is over, by the way.
Jericho has been disqualified due to the outside interference, but the story now looms in the ring.
This is not good.
Oh, for who? It's great for Batista.
Right across the spine.
Remember, at TLC, chairs are legal. I've never seen the World Heavyweight Champion at such a disadvantage. Get a second look at it. If you can endure it, if not, turn away. The animal senses something that triggers Batista to enter the fray. Does Batista know something that we do not? Or perhaps only this was on the animal's mind? Come on! In 2 weeks' time, that man, the Animal Batista, may very well become your next World Heavyweight Champion.